So VR is making a lot of waves in the independent community. Independent developers really like to get their hands on new things and experiment and push all the edges of what you can do with it. So when you see things like the Oculus VR or the Leap Motion or things like, or this kind of new hardware that independent developers are developing with, they're kind of reaching out to new areas that nobody has really seen before.
Yeah, I think our technology is at a point where it's not going to be some fancy future glasses, it'll be a headset. I think VR is rad. I care a lot. I think the Oculus has been fantastic. I think, you hear rumblings about what Sony's doing, so obviously it matters for the rest of the industry. And I think it's definitely going somewhere. Where is it going? I think it's going into people's living rooms eventually, which is, the place that you want to be as a piece of consumer electronics.
Yeah, actually we were at the Steam Dev Days in the beginning of the year, and we saw that this is like a training today. Every developer is talking about it. You have like big platforms talking about it, so I think probably considering that this platform is reaching also the indie and the big industry, so everyone is trying, everyone is making new games to it, so it's probably going to be like a big difference in the next years.
I think it's hard to tell if it's a fad. I think it'll be really dependent on how successful and immersive the experience is and what content people make for it. For me, I really have a hard time when my visual experience doesn't match up with my tactile experience, and so I think that will be a real big challenge for the developers to make that really seamless, and if they can pull it off, it seems like it could be really cool.
Sure, I think VR, is with the Oculus Rift, it's just an amazing thing right now. I think it's taken it in a good direction, but I think it could be here to stay. I haven't tried the 1080p one, but I think it's going to be really good, especially with the games we're working on. It's a whole new experience and everyone's really excited by it.
I don't think the Oculus Rift is a fad at all. I think it's taken a while for us to get to where we are with that, but I think the things that I've seen so far are pretty awesome, and I think if people don't take the Oculus Rift seriously, and not just the Oculus Rift, but VR, then I think they're making a pretty big mistake, because there's some pretty awesome stuff coming out. I think it might be the next generation of gaming. Yeah.